So right now we're headed down to a really steep hill. It's pretty good grade. When I say grade, I mean steepness of a hill. That's how hills are graded. And we're doing this, there's RO by the way, because it's great exercise for the dogs climbing the hill. This is one way to keep them in shape, and also when you're training dogs to do these kinds of activities, pulling, running with a bike, it's good to have different degrees of challenges inside your training. So when I train the dogs, we frequently visited this hill when they were younger, because as they have to negotiate the weight and feel the harness going up and down a hill, it's different than running on level ground. So that helps, and you can see we're picking up a good pace. I've got plenty of hands on the brake, just because I want to make sure the bike doesn't outpace the dogs. I prefer to hold them back a little bit if I can, just to keep the excitement, but I will let them unleash their power at the appropriate time, not going down the hill like that. G over, G over. G over means go to the right, come over. Haul, come around, haul, come around. Haul, come around, that means go to the left and come all the way around. Haul, come around, haul, come around, haul, come around. Good boys. Now we're gonna climb this hill. Now, Princess, you might be familiar with her. She's my eldest Husky, and she's in the van behind me, which you'll get a view of in a little bit, catching some rest because she done these exercises for years and she's got seniority. No, but she can use the exercise all the time. She doesn't need it right now because she did about 4 miles yesterday, and she did about 1.5 miles so far today. She'll get back on this scooter, this dog-powered RuFF-Board I call it, on our way home, and she'll know we're on our way home, and that'll motivate her to want to run some more. So we're climbing this pretty good size hill, and you see I can take my hands off the scooter. It's 3 wheels. There's a little bit of balance involved, but not like a 2-wheeled bicycle, and that's important when you're running dogs. It's one thing, I'm perfectly capable of riding a bicycle, but when you start adding external factors on there like dogs pulling in multiple directions, it becomes a little more challenging. Now when we're on a regular bike, because I do this on a regular bike too, we try to keep the dogs pulling limited to under the seat where the majority of my weight would be, so that would neutralize it.